Chances are that you haven't heard of Highland Square. Well, it's a neighborhood in Akron with an attitude.
Anytime people ask me what the borders of Highland Square are, I think, well, you don't really know Highland Square. Highland Square doesn't have any borders. Highland Square is not a geographic area, but it is a state of mind. If you tie into the philosophy of many people and the artists, the more liberal people in our community, you are drawn to Highland Square. I know people who live down the street that say they're not in Highland Square, but people who live a block further who say they are.
It's this type of attitude that keeps this community going.
You know, some people like to live in an area where everybody is just like them. Highland Square isn't like that. My neighbors are similar to me, but not just like me, you know. There are young and old, gay and straight, black and white, native-born, immigrants. I'm very proud of this community. I'm very proud that our community draws people like that.
Highland Square is modern in thinking, but it has old-fashioned charm.
You could live in Highland Square and not have to get in your car. And since you're paying $60 a tank full of gas nowadays, it's nice to know that you have a place where you could eat and go to the bank and go to the pharmacy. And it's quite a walking community. And that's a nice thing to do, too. Just walk around the streets and see the beautiful old homes.
The restaurants are as diverse as the people who frequent them. Just 2 miles west of downtown Akron on Market Street, near Portage Path, Highland Square is a great place to stop, shop, and eat.
There is a diversity of restaurants. We have Mexican, Chinese, Mideastern. Angel Falls has lunches. And then when you finish, you go to Mary Coyle's for homemade ice cream. Mary Coyle's is historic. It's been around for decades.
This area was once used as a trail by prehistoric Native Americans, and then later one of the main roadways through Akron. This history is still visible today.
There are many mansions right around the square, and most of those mansions at this time have been converted to businesses. Some of them have been torn down, but we feel it's very important to save our history so we can build upon that history to create a wonderful future for Highland Square and our community. To save these buildings is the ultimate recycling.
Highland Square has a long history, but the residents continue to look forward to the future.
You talk to city planners that want to create a sense of place. We have it. We have something to build upon. It could always be better. But people who live in Highland Square, you know, are quite proud of the fact that they live in Highland Square because of all of our diversity and hope for the future and quite a past.
Next.